Allison, are you looking ugly again today? LOL.
What the hell was that, Jessica?
Well, it's been a year or so since I've last seen you, so I wanted to check up on you and see if you were still keeping up with being ugly. LOL.
Just as I expected from you. You have literally no decency at all as an adult and are still acting like that little bratty witch that I've always known you to be.
Huh?
So how has being a whore been for you? Steal any fine men lately?
Oh my god. Well, I'll have you know that I'm not the whore. All of these men are, because they keep coming after me when I'm not even trying to get with them. So what other choice do I have but to go out and have fun with them?
Go ahead and think of it however you'd like. Now, tell me what you really want from me today.
Ah, that's right. I have a really, really important bit of news to tell you.
And what could that be?
Right now, I'm on vacation with your husband in Hawaii.
What? You went to Hawaii?
That's right. I'm out here with your husband, Mike, and we are making love to one another in this private little cabin on the beach.
I haven't seen Mike all night, and that's why? He left to go to Hawaii with you?
That's right, LOL.
So, when are you guys coming back home?
Huh?
I want to know how many nights you two will be staying there, and when you plan on coming back.
What's going on here? You just had your own husband stolen away by me, and you're not even going to act a little bit surprised by that? What's wrong with you, Allison?
Honestly, I'm just shocked by the fact that you took him all the way to Hawaii, of all places, to cheat on me.
Are you kidding me? You should be crying at the sound of my news and begging me with all the strength you have right now to give him back to you. Why are you not worried about him at all?
I knew about him cheating on me, so don't get your hopes up.
Huh?
I have known about you going out with Mike like that for a while now. I'm sorry that your plans of making me break down and beg for him back didn't work out for you.
What?
Now look, Jessica, you and I have been at odds with one another ever since middle school, and then high school as well. But you and I both have a lot of the same friends, so I hear about you all the time. I'm sure that you're not very aware of this, but back here in town, not a lot of people really like you all too much, and all I hear about you is bad things. And thanks to always hearing the bad news about you, I learned that you'd been eyeing up Mike.
Are you serious?
A lot of people say that you yourself are married right now, but by the way you'd go around town bragging about the men you were with, it almost felt as though your real husband didn't exist. When you both are back in town, I'll be having a word with you guys along with my lawyer about the divorce and settlements. Please make sure to be there for that.
Ah, I see. Well, that's no problem. I'm a little bit shocked that you already knew about all this, but it's not going to change any of the plans I've made.
Really? Is that so?
Anyway, we will be back home in 3 more days. Since I'm no longer going to have to hide anything from anyone, I'm going to make sure to enjoy this little vacation to the fullest and post all about it. LOL.
Well, as long as you're not going to try and run away, do as you please. Bye now. Jessica, have you not been looking at any of the calls and texts coming from our parents? Why are you not going to answer anyone? Everyone is trying to get a hold of you right now.
Oh my! If it isn't the loser who lost her husband to me. I'm sure you're getting all antsy now and sent me those messages wanting him back from me, right? I knew that having Mike stolen from you was heartbreaking. LOL.
This is not about Mike and you.
Huh?
Your fiancé, Davis? He had to be taken to the hospital because he came down with something really bad and hasn't been getting any better.
I see. And?
Since this morning, he's been on life support.
Oh.
Because you weren't answering any of those texts and calls from our family, they came to all your friends and people you know asking us to try contacting you. Come home right now. Hurry.
What? No, thank you.
Huh?
I'm sure you're just lying to me right now to try and get Mike and I to come home from our little romantic vacation before we plan to, right? I know that you and our family are all in on that lie together and want me to stop having fun here with your husband, LOL.
What the hell are you going on about? Things are not going well for your husband and his family right now, so hurry up and come home right away. Come on now, Jessica!
All right, okay. Keep on freaking out about how you want Mike back, LOL.
I am not worried about Mike and you right now. Are you even listening to me?
Right now, I'm a very busy woman because I have all this love I need to receive from Mike. We are both about to start having sex, so shut up already and let us have our fun.
Jesus Christ, Jessica! What the hell do you think you're doing right now? Your husband is on his deathbed.
I just remembered something. I don't actually need Davis anymore, so you can go ahead and have him now since I'm taking Mike, LOL. I'm sorry that I'm giving to you in such a sad state, though, LOL. Hopefully you don't mind getting a damaged product, LOL.
This is not the time for you to be saying things like that. His family is all here wondering where you are and why you're not here.
You are starting to really annoy me now, so I'm going to block your number for the rest of this trip.
What?
Bye-bye. See you when I'm back from Hawaii.
Hold it right there, Jessica. Jessica!
I'm back! We just arrived back home a little bit ago. Therefore, I can unblock your phone number now. And another thing I have to let you know about is that Mike and I got engaged. So could you please hurry up and divorce him for me? You were telling me the other day that when we both got back, you'd want to talk to us about the divorce and the settlements. So, make all that quick, please. Both Mike and I want to get married to one another as soon as possible.
You are so dang annoying.
Huh? Aw, you must have turned into the Grinch while I was gone after having your husband stolen from you, right? LOL. That's hilarious, LOL. But that's why I said you can have Davis as a replacement for Mike. Although, ever since he started to get really sick, he lost his job at that major company and has been pretty useless to me, LOL.
Right now, I'm at Davis's funeral.
What?
I'm not family or anything to him directly, so I'm only here for the first procession, and then I'll be going home. But a lot of people have been murmuring to one another about where Davis's wife went and whether or not she'll be coming for his funeral today.
Huh?
A few of your friends that know about where you ran off to are here as well. So there is a chance one of them will talk, and the rest of our family and Davis's will know about what you've done.
What? Huh?
If you're still not going to believe all that I'm telling you right now, then how about you take a trip over to your parents' house right now? Then you will be able to figure out the truth in all of this, and may start to panic a little.
Are you being serious right now? Why, Allison? If this was really going on, you should have been trying even harder to get me to believe you. This is the worst timing ever for me to be coming back home from my vacation.
So that's what you're going to say to me? Well, I guess it's expected from a wife that never bothered to care for her husband at all and didn't even show up once to the hospital to check on how her husband was doing. Also, it's starting to sound like a lot of people are learning about what you've been up to behind your husband's back, especially with Mike.
I don't care about what all of them are thinking right now. Right now, things are very bad for me. I showed up at the funeral after stopping by our parents' house, and as I walked inside, Dad slapped me with the most force I've ever taken. And Mom started to break down crying and wouldn't even look at me. All of Davis's family just stood there glaring at me in silence.
Why are you getting all upset over that? That's how you should have expected everyone to react after what they'd seen and heard.
Huh?
It wasn't just you, though, that received those kinds of reactions from others. When Mike came stumbling back home, his dad was waiting for him and gave him a punch to the gut that caused him to vomit.
What?
Anywho, I'm divorcing him, and then I'll have my lawyer get you to sign the papers stating that you both now owe me some money.
Ah, I see. That's totally fine. I'll be getting all that money Davis had from his will. That'll mean something like your settlement won't even faze me, because it'll seem so cheap, lol.
You think so? I can see that you really don't feel any sort of anxiety after what's all just happened. But my lawyer will be coming over in the next few days to have a word with you, so be ready for when he arrives.
Sure thing. I'll be ready for whoever comes here. Hello, Allison. This is about that settlement you've asked me for.
What's up?
You don't think you could lower the amount you're asking for, or perhaps just void this whole settlement in general? Listen, I thought that by this time I got all that money from Davis after he'd passed away, I'd be just fine. But after asking about when his money would be coming to me, I was told there was no money.
And?
I heard all of this from Davis's little sister. Well, he had been in the hospital for a very long time, huh? And, well, he had lost his job too, right? So all that time in the hospital racking up his bills really did a number on the money he had in savings. So there's nothing really left for me to have.
I see.
I then went ahead and asked Mike about having him help pay this settlement off. But he told me no, right there and then.
Well, I'm sure something like that would happen. But no matter what excuses you have for me, you're going to have to pay me that settlement.
What about lowering the amount you're asking for?
And why should I do that?
What the hell is going on here? Hey! What the hell is this about Mike being jobless? Did he not get that company from his dad or what? I could have sworn he was telling me all about how his dad had this massive company and then it would be going to him next.
Wow. You never heard anything about that from him recently then?
Heard about what?
At first, he was supposed to be next in line to receive that company and become the CEO. But after a little while, his dad, the current CEO at the time, realized that his son is nowhere near ready to become someone as respected as the CEO of that company. So, he went and found someone from within his company to make the next CEO. And, well, it's been 5 months now since the new CEO took over that company.
Who the hell took that position?
I did.
Huh?
And from there, he no longer felt comfortable working in the company and quit. So then, when are you going to have that money to me by? I would like you to have it to me in the next few weeks. So were you able to find another way to get that money set up?
What? You already know that I don't have any money.
So that's your final answer then? I can see now why you were acting all tough about this whole situation you got yourself into. You thought you'd be getting both the money your dead husband should have left behind for you and the money that Mike would have been making as the CEO, right? Honestly, that's what I was thinking had been the case this whole time, but didn't want to spoil all your fun.
If you already know that I'm not going to be able to pay you, how about you void the dang settlement?
The settlement is another story, Jessica. I knew something like this would end up happening, so I went and spoke with Grandpa about what should be done about you.
Huh? Our grandpa? You went and talked to him about me?
Yup. And this is our grandpa on Mom's side of the family. He told me that he had some very good things in mind for getting you to pay me both the settlement I've asked for and try to fix that toxic behavior you've always had all your life.
Wait, what? Why? I'm not even upset about you talking with my family about this, but why would you choose to talk with that crazy old man first? And actually, how the hell were you able to get in touch with him in the first place?
Well, I'm sure you're not really aware of all this, and that's totally fine. But Grandpa's company just so happens to have some relationships with the company I'm in charge of now.
What?
In other words, what you and Mike had been doing started to have some influence on both of the companies, and discussion about you had to be made. There, your grandpa and I came to a lot of conclusions about what had to be done with you, especially since you were causing bad rumors to spread around affecting business.
No freaking way! Does this actually mean I'm going to have to go with that insanely strict old man now? And I'm not even talking about how bad Grandma is. She is way worse than him, and I don't want to know what she'll do to me if I see her. I've heard terrible stories about how she raised my mom's siblings. No, 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 no! I don't want to end up like all of them. How the hell am I going to be able to have a life if I have to go to them now? There's no way those two will let me see the light of day ever again.
Well, you have no other choice now, so stop complaining already.
What?
Jessica, there is no other option for you anymore. Well, you had been bragging about how you stole my husband from me, and then we're not going to have to worry about the divorce or the settlement because of your dead husband's and Mike's money. I was talking with Grandpa.
Huh? So it's been going on this whole time?
I had to make sure Grandpa heard about your every move so that he could prepare himself for how he wants to go about retraining you.
No.
I really hope that whatever him and Grandma have in store for you, it helps you become a better person. Bye-bye now.
Allison, I don't want to go.
Just 10 minutes later, our grandpa showed up to take Jessica away. She tried to run out the front door, but it had been locked from the outside. That's when our dad, the same one who slapped her at the funeral, grabbed her from behind, picked her up while she screamed, and carried her to our grandpa's van. Neighbors peeked outside at the noise, but once they realized it was Jessica screaming, they all quietly went back inside. She was taken to our grandfather's house, and within a few days, I finally began receiving the money she owed me. Around the same time, I started getting payments from Mike, too. After his dad punched the meal out of him, Mike was disowned and now lives in another town working to pay off what he owes me. Now that both the settlements are being paid, I've finally been able to relax a little and thank my lawyers for making it all possible. A couple of weeks later, Jessica texted me again begging me to come save her from our grandparents. I had completely forgotten I hadn't blocked her yet. Her message was the perfect reminder. I don't know what kind of punishment she's facing over there, but knowing our grandparents, I'm confident it's exactly what she needed. Whatever was wrong with her head before, I'm sure it's getting corrected now, whether she likes it or not.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.